Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Montreal, Canada! How are you? Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Friends, Romans, countrymen, let me lend you ears at a low 7% APR adjusted upwards after 5 years. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. That is a mouthful. That is a catchphrase submitted to us by, if I can get a signal, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to get this guy's name because you need to click on it, and I can't get a signal. Hey, you know what? I'm assuming it's a guy. Why? Because I'm sexist. That was funny. Could, just from the name, see, I can't get a signal. Anyway, whoever that was, thank you so much for that submission. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. It's night 2 in Montreal, and we have a very special show for you tonight. And I was walking around the city earlier today, and by the city I mean the mall connected to the hotel. That's part of Montreal, right? I got a good feel for it. It's weird to see Asian people speaking French, isn't it? There's something not right about that. Okay, we have a great lineup for you tonight, and I'm going to get moving because the show, we have a tight squeeze here in this lovely facility, the underground, digital underground? Is that possible? Is this place called the Digital Underground? That can't be it. Underworld. The Digital Underworld. Let me waste no more time introducing our...
This guy doesn't know the name of my fucking blood pressure.
This is the worst heckling I've ever received, sir.
Fancy, you come rolling into town from Hollywood. Give a fuck. Place that fucking brought you here. I'll tell you what, Todd Glass, I saw him last night.
Wow. A Todd Glass fan apparently in the crowd, and what a coincidence because here is our co-host for the entire program. Please welcome Todd Glass.
What a breath of fresh air, huh? What a sight for sore eyes. What a sight for sore eyes.
What is wrong with your eyes that they're sore and you're breathing unfresh air? Your life is terrible.
What a breath of fresh air. What a sight for sore eyes. You know, I gotta be honest. I listen to the podcast, and when I do these live shows, I get jealous that, you know, I've not been on one.
Sure.
Because I hear it, I'm like, he's working, I guess someone asked me, I go, it sounds like it's probably like 1,500 seat, 2,000 seat theaters. You can hear like the opening.
Yeah, I mean, listen to that crowd.
And then I saw what happened here tonight.
Yeah.
You're working this size. I don't want to fucking do it. I thought it was big theaters, and you tricked me. All right, that's fun, and that's a bit, and it's over.
That's a bit,
Blackout. Do you get mad if you see a movie about Hitler at the guy who just did a bit about it? I was so
What's
close.
that now?
I was so close to making a point. Sometimes you do something so silly, it's almost like a short film, you know? That's what that was. The guy who comes in.
Uh-huh. Todd, it's great to see you. Did you hear that obsessive fan out there in the crowd? He seemed to love you, not like me.
He did seem to like me. He didn't understand that he doesn't.
Sure.
He didn't mean any
get it.
harm.
He's a buffoon, probably.
Well, I don't know about a buffoon. Probably a nice guy. I
don't know. Just from the tone of his voice, he seemed overweight and old.
Oh. I look, who gives a shit? What do we care with this fucking idiot?
What do we care?
I just thought he was sounded like hip to me.
I don't know. We have no dog in this hunt, but I don't know.
Well, that's why it doesn't matter like what you think or I think. We don't. First of all, we don't really give a fuck.
Oh, of course.
I
No,
thought he
I'm
seemed
on the
tall
same
and
page.
thin, sort of all right looking.
Oh, no. He seemed like a guy who's like recently come out of the closet.
Oh,
like,
no. I think you're thinking of somebody else. The guy I saw was like, ah.
Like he's a retarded person? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay.
Well, not like that.
All right, now we're agreed.
I can't join in on this conversation because even if I do it ironically, someone will say, oh, he's allowed to do it, so I'm not going to say anything at all.
No. Nope. Nothing. There we go.
How are you?
Todd, it's great to
We're
see you.
sick about you, and I'm not just saying. Let me tell you a story about Scott Ackerman, ladies and gentlemen. When I had just got into the business, all right, that's the end of that bit.
That qualifies as a bit now?
Yes, I run a tight ship of shit bits. All the short shit bits you can get. I like to make facial expressions for the listening
Podcast
audience.
listeners, of course. Yeah, no, you have your own podcast.
Sometimes I do things for the audience goes, oh,
All right, you just let
yes,
that
I'm
sit
sorry.
there? Okay.
I have my own podcast.
All right, thank you for acknowledging I
Thank you.
exist.
If you knew. Yes, I do have my own podcast. How are you?
I'm sorry, I feel like I interrupted whatever
No,
fucking
no.
freight train you're on.
No, I do have a podcast.
No, we don't need to talk about that. Talk about what you were going
I
to
want
talk
to talk about it.
about. Okay, then. Tell me everything.
Nobody talks like that.
Okay.
Sure, do tell.
Tell me
Shut up.
everything about your life. What if someone did talk like that to you? Would you feel like
Probably
wow,
like it.
I really want to talk to that person. We were talking about this backstage. Can I tell you about this? Can I tell the people about this? Rather?
Sure.
About the night where everyone sang "Happy Birthday" to you.
Oh
We
yeah.
talk-
He told the. Should I tell?
Yeah, please.
He told the crowd it was my birthday. He goes, a lot of comedians, if you start singing "Happy Birthday" to them, they won't like it.
Because it'll disrupt your bit or your
right.
flow.
It's not funny. He goes, Todd, he would love it. So if you sing it when he walks out, that's a given. Of course, he's going to melt. But he's the type. If 2 minutes into his act, you want to sing "Happy Birthday," he will love it. And they sang "Happy Birthday" like 9 times to me. And I fucking loved it every time. It was very heartwarming, like to have all those people singing "Happy Birthday." And I'll tell you what, if you're out there and you were at that audience, I thought you sounded very good. You harmonized.
Yeah, and I was telling you that I think you should do a bit
Yes.
in your real act where it's not "Happy Birthday" because obviously you're not only performing on your birthday unless
No.
something's very wrong with your
Yes,
career.
that's the only time you can get a booking. Yeah, I got to book him. It's his fucking birthday once a year. It's like guys get sex.
But
Come on, all these sitcoms, all the guys are always begging their wives for sex. Who wants to fuck their wife after 10 years of marriage? No, I'm saying both ways. Both ways. See, isn't that funny? Like, and somebody in this audience will go, he's being right. He knows what he's saying. I fucking know what I'm saying. The woman doesn't want to fuck the guy. Neither of them want to fuck each other. You made it sound like this poor wife. Oh, my husband doesn't want to fuck me. She don't want to fuck that fat pig either. They both let themselves go. That's all I'm saying. This is the bad kind of pot.
But I was saying that I think it would be really funny if you just created a song
Oh,
and,
yes.
and when you went out there to the crowd, you taught them the song like, Todd Glass, you are a very funny fellow.
then-
You are our very favorite comedian. And then anytime they felt like it, they could just start singing that and the whole crowd would sing it.
I think it would be great.
I think it would be better. Let's do here. Todd Glass, you are a very funny fellow. You are our very favorite comedian. So just sing that at any point. He makes a great joke.
They're like, oh, we're not going to get to sing.
Huh.
You could have done it then, you motherfuckers.
Todd Glass, you are a very funny fellow. You are our very favorite comedian.
This is hard. This melts me.
You love it.
Yes.
Out of anyone in the world, you love it.
Who wouldn't? Bring anybody up here and have everyone sing their name, and you're going to like it. What is your name? Brittany, come here.
You were
Brittany.
pointing at air when you started, by the way.
I know. That's why.
What is your name?
That's why I moved over. Brittany. Okay. Well, you don't have to get up. Just we'll do it.
You can, though, if you
Oh
like.
yeah.
It's
Come
your
on up
choice.
here.
Get up.
Come on up here, Brittany.
Come on up, Brittany.
Brittany, come on up here.
Here we go, Brittany.
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 Brittany. Brittany. Brittany.
You are a very pretty lady, Brittany, with wonderful blonde and auburn hair.
You are a pretty lady.
Okay, you guys got to get together on this.
No, I thought it was.
What do you want to say to Brittany? Come on!
I thought they were good. I'm being nice.
Brittany, where are you from? I'm guessing Canada.
Yes.
Is this eating into my interview?
Okay, sorry. Brittany, gotta go. Todd Glass, you are a very funny fellow. You are our very favorite comedian.
Let me tell you something. will never be more comfortable than in this situation right here. It's just pure love. It's like having an audience full of dogs. That, you know what I mean? All they do is give love, and they love you, and they don't judge anything. And if you love them, they'll love you. That's what you're all like. You just like, I would mush every one of your faces if I could.
Todd, if you
you know what's funny? When I said,
wow, minority crowd, but you'll take it.
let me work for it now.
Okay. If you could perform to dogs, would you?
You're like a real Mark Maron.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
By the way, that was not making fun of Mark Maron. That was making fun of him. Not making fun of you either. You know what I'm talking about. Shit, who has me on more? Fuck Mark Maron. I'm kidding. You have to say you're kidding. Now I understand why Regis Philbin always says he's kidding. Of course, we went out to dinner, and of course, they never picked up the check. No, I'm kidding around. Of course, it was a lot of fun.
All right, we have to get to our first guest. Is that okay?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Okay, you're performing your duties as a co-host admirably.
Oh, thank you. Because I want to be like the type where they think I'm a loose cannon, but then they all go, no, he knows when to pull back.
Okay, let's.
Watch.
He's here, correct?
Just watch me do it.
Oh, there he is. Hey, please welcome Andy Kindler.
That was great. When are you going to do your Donahue? No, really, that was a current. Hey, keep it going for Steve and Edie. Am I right? Hey, you should go back in the closet and get a shirt from the 2000s. Am I wrong? Hey, that reminds me, I have to get my Perry Como albums out of storage. Great. What are you guys doing? Great. I love the anti-comedy. I love it. Did I say that already? Hey. I have to go. I can't even
stay.
What was
anti?
Really, that's it?
No, I can stay for now.
Stay
I
for
can
a little
stay
bit.
and dominate the not allowed questions.
Yeah, dominate the proceedings, if you will. Yeah, please, have a seat.
You're very handsome. You...
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Anyway, look at you. You're very handsome. You.
Oh,
No,
that's
it wasn't
so...
it.
No,
That sucked.
you do what you do very well,
Yeah.
and he does this thing.
Yeah.
What is... Yeah. Oh, I've realized that.
No, that was a compliment.
What is it that he does? Slamsky!
This is my favorite pair to be between. I love this. I honestly, you feel so comfortable right now with the audience singing to you. This is like, I would love this every day of my life if the two of you were next to me.
Hey, Canada, get your streets fixed. Hey, when are you going to get done?
Just nonsense bits all day.
But you rein us in. That's what you do.
Do
You
that
rein in.
again.
I like your hair. What time do you ship out? That was bad. That one was bad.
Yeah, I don't think my hair's that dissimilar to yours.
I'm wearing a rug.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't work anymore.
Nope. Hello, Andy.
I started in Queens as a young man. My father was funny. I was the class clown. Literally, I wore big shoes and I had a red nose. I'm doing well.
You're killing right now.
I'm killing now. This is my festival. This is not your night, not your festival.
Nope.
My festival.
When do they change it to the Andy Kindler Festival? I would love that.
They should.
I definitely think I can score some at least 3 or 4 bookings next year in the road.
What? Tell me about your. You do the State of the Union address. Is
He
that what
won't
it's
get
called?
it. He does it just to needle me. He knows the state of the industry address. Read a paper,
Wait,
Scott.
you don't write the President's State of the Union
I
address?
do that, but I'm not credited.
Oh, okay.
I am a good answerer.
Who was? Yeah. You should try the cues sometime.
How'd you think the audience? Did you
Uh,
like
What?
What?
What are you trying to say? How'd you did DB audience?
I said it wasn't that
You're
bad.
gonna no, Todd.
Yeah.
If you're gonna ask a question, I want you to ask it clearly.
How do you think the audience was at your?
The co-host committee called, and
Where did they call? Seriously, I'm going to call you on this. Where did they call you?
yeah.
The workshop
When did
is
they-
Monday. No,
Why
went
are
to
they
vo-
calling you
when
and
did
they're not calling
yeah,
him?
wait,
No,
hold
it went to
on, hold on,
voicemail.
hold on.
It went to voicemail.
I'm going to get. For
Okay,
the first
okay,
time,
get
I'm
to
going
the
to do
bottom
this.
of it.
Get to the
When
bottom
did
of
they
it.
call?
Thursday at 4.
And how come you're just telling me now?
It was Saturday. It was Saturday at 5 o'clock, and the
almost a
regular
week.
crowd shuffled in.
And what did they say?
They said they don't like you. They don't like the way you talk, and they don't see about your future. Not gonna work. I'm not as funny as I was when I came out. That's clear. When I came out,
Yes, you are.
Boom, boom, out of the chute.
Yeah, I think they're just getting used to your shtick.
You're funny no matter what.
I usually fake laugh at Scott, but that time he got me.
I appreciate that.
He's so handsome. What happened to...
It's this thing called age.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
old.
Jesus.
We're both... Oh, I'm older than him.
I look good.
You claim to be older than him.
Yeah, I have
Feel
shoes.
all right, Jesus.
I have shoes older than you because things have not worked out for me.
God, I would love it if you tripped over that and murdered yourself. That is like dying a hero. You know, you like that's almost like you choosing the way that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Acting like Dane Cook, tripping over a speaker, falling face first into the crowd. Splat.
The speaker item that is on the stage area. That's Dan Cook. We're good friends, Dan Cook and I now. I'm
By the
good
way,
friends
when
with
I
Dan
said
Cook.
when I said I look
Not
good,
good friends.
7 people applauded. It just came to me.
No, you look good because rigor mortis hasn't set in. You know what I'm saying? This means
Andy.
people went, oh, like that means something. Well,
You went too far. That was now you went
Yeah.
too far. That means you think I am that old. Because if I wasn't,
Yeah,
if you
they'd be
did-
like, huh?
yeah, they'd be like,
This
doesn't
guy's
even make
young.
any sense. But you're like, come on, not to you know he's
Not to
fragile.
Todd. He's just about to die.
Yeah, he has another 2. It's like Rodney in his last 2 years. Suck my dick, Rodney.
Oh, why
That's
do you
from my
destroy
one-man
someone?
show. That's from my
Yeah,
one-man
why
show.
don't
Your
you
one-man show, Suck My Dick, Rod?
No, you.
No.
It's you have to see the whole thing. It's
It
That's
makes
what he
sense.
said at intermission. No?
that's not
so
necessary.
good? That's not so good? That's my new thing. Not so good?
What if the
Not so,
crowd?
yeah, you used to do no good.
No good?
That was your catchphrase
Yeah,
for a long
that's
time.
true. No good?
In fact, some people wanted to make T-shirts that said "No good."
No good?
No good?
No, my new catchphrase is, I believe that will be sufficient. Okay, so you want to know something about the audience today? At the thing?
I figured it out.
It was great. I did fantastic. Who's
Who's your main target?
Adam Carolla.
Real? Okay, what do you have to say about
what's
the Ace
wrong
Man?
with him?
Well,
What?
the only thing that
I
bothers
got nervous during the day, so I changed my whole tune at night.
Hey,
He never
Andy.
bothered anybody.
It's hate speech. He engages in hate speech. He's not a comedian. If you're a comedian, all bets are off. If you're not a comedian, like I said, the neo-Nazis could have done what... first of all, I said that he's like Hitler if Hitler wasn't funny. That's what I said.
Well, I just want to go on record that I don't agree with any of this, but continue.
Do you watch me trap him, Todd? Watch me. Cover me. Okay, so you like his Mexican bashing?
Oh, yes.
All right,
Not
you know
gonna
what?
get me.
I
Not
withdraw
gonna
my
get me.
comments. I do like that if you push me.
Actually, when push comes to shove,
He's anti-black. He's anti-gay. He hates immigrants. And he's not funny is the main thing. That's my main.
If he were funny, you would be okay with that.
I think if you're funny, like I made a comment the
and
other
I
day.
think he's very funny, listeners.
No, like for example, I made the point the other day. Like I love Nick DiPaolo. I go back with him to the Young Comedian Special, 1992.
So if they're your friend, you're okay with it.
What
Is that what you're trying
this
to say?
What is this? It's like a Maury Povich? No. Are they?
Povich.
Are they?
You are the father.
No. I'm saying like if 10 minutes into 4 minutes into David Tell, he could break every rule you want to make, but he's hilarious. So I don't care if you're hilarious. You're making me laugh, and that means you're by definition coming from. I would say even Andrew Dice Clay, who I didn't love.
no, don't worry.
I don't like this. I don't go on podcasts where I'm not respected.
If Hitler would have been funnier, no one would have given him a hard time. You're saying.
Exactly. Hitler was funny.
That is
he
true.
had
You think
issues.
Hitler was funny?
He was hilarious. He had the big mustache, and he would go, ah, blah, 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 blah. People loved it.
Well,
I wouldn't
mean,
call his mustache big.
Ah, blah, blah, blah. He'd go, ah, ha, ha, ha.
He actually has one of the tiniest mustaches a man can have.
That's right. He was a big Larry the Cable Guy fan. That's all I'm saying, Hitler. Everybody gets compared to Hitler. I can compare you to Hitler in 2 sentences. You ready?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, say something.
Hey, Andy, I'm a big fan of your work.
So was Hitler. No, it didn't work. Hitler was a fan of work, a work of putting Jews in things.
Work will set you free.
That was bad. That
Yeah.
was bad. Ooh. Todd does not get a lot of acting jobs of people who are indignant.
Oh, I wish the
hold
listeners
on.
could see
Hold
that.
on, Andy, I love anything you do, and I'll go there. But it's funny. Now can I critique you a little bit? I was acting bad on purpose. I went, "Ooh, oh, that's the joke." So when he makes the comment, you laugh like he pointed out, like I didn't know it. That would have been funny if I was really trying to act good, and then you're like, "Oh, we were all thinking that." So you were all thinking that I was acting bad by accident.
But
you don't
good
think,
thing
you don't
you're
think
not
when
tied
he
into
said
the audience
something
as well.
controversial and I stood up and I went, you think he really gave me a fucking zinger? Like, geez, that sucked last night. I was acting, you know, in the bit. I was trying to do it good. And fucking Andy gave me a fucking shot. I'm good, right? And then they show me video. Todd, you're not. Show me the video last night from me when Andy said the thing. And then it's me going. And then I go, yeah, that looks real to me. That's what I do. All right, I do.
Todd Glass, you are a very funny fellow. You are our very favorite comedian.
We're 4 seconds away from 100 Todd Glasses on the wall.
You know what? No, we're not. Start.
100 Todd Glasses on the wall.
Don't.
100 Todd Glasses on the wall.
It's too much. It's too much. I don't want. My fear is the one naysayer. Hey, that thing was funny with Todd, but enough, you know. That's why I lived my whole life worried about that one couple driving home. Oh, okay, we get it. He heckles at every show. It's not my thing.
That's a nice tattoo. How was the scavenger hunt? Makes no sense at all.
You're saying that it looks like a map on his arm.
You could liberally give me that on that.
My sister's sick and in the hospital, and she did that on her deathbed, and it means friendship.
She's lucky she didn't get her. She's lucky.
I'm so sorry.
He's stamping for real this time. That's why nobody can tell what he's doing.
What?
You were going.
That's what I do. I release all the laughter in my body. It's got to escape somewhere.
Yeah. What are you? A regular?
No, Andy Kindler, do not get me started. Remember what happened the last time?
You punched me in the face.
That's right. And
Andy Kindler, everyone.
Thank you very. I have to go. I have to shoot a special. I have to go, folks. I have to shoot a special.
Thank you for coming by.
You are great. You are great.
Thank you so much.
Didn't enjoy you.
Andy Kindler.
never cared for him. I can't say what I really want to feel till he's out of the room because it's so nice.
Yeah. What is the nicest thing you've ever said?
To him, well, in comedy, it is that every bone in his body is funny. Like, he's funny when he's funny, and he's funny when he's not funny. You know what I mean? Because when he's not funny, he's fucking sweating, and I like watching that too. It's just pure joy for me, you know?
Yeah. The two of you are fantastic together.
Well, thank you very much. You're quite good yourself.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, good
I wish I could
fellow.
touch you, but you flinched the moment I reached for you.
Yes, I'm not touchable. No, I am.
You are touchable?
Yes.
Okay. Boink. All right, we have a couple other guests. Well, what does a co-host do in this situation?
I think you just sit back and you let your guests shine.
Okay, great. Let's try that out for once.
Is that what he did with Andy?
We have two great people on the show. They have their own podcast on the Earwolf Network. Please welcome Ronna and Bev.
Jesus, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm texting my daughter. Be quiet for 1 second. Hold on. She's in a lot of trouble. She got arrested.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
can't talk about it. Something about pot.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Marijuana.
Hi, I'm great. So great
a
to
pleasure
see
to
you.
see
I
you.
can't
Did we do this?
concentrate. What the fuck
Wait,
is
well,
this auto goddamn
let's
correct?
not do much more than that. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know
You're
what?
a Beverly. You go there first. You go there. Yeah. I'm not concerned about this guy.
Oh, hi, Todd.
Is there a
How are you?
paramedic? Do we have a paramedic?
You guys
Just
are
in case
great.
it comes to that.
We drove in the van
Does
together.
anybody have a bee allergy? We could give him a shot. Yeah.
We drove in the van together, and we had a great time yesterday.
Absolutely did.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do in a van?
She was texting yesterday on the phone in the
She's
van.
very involved.
Hold on.
Very involved. Her daughters are a
Taking a
disaster.
picture of myself.
You're doing... Okay, enough with the selfies.
Enough
please.
with it. Wait.
Participate.
That didn't look good.
Participate,
I can't
please.
do it right. Can you-
Participate.
How do I turn off the flash or turn on the flash?
Okay.
Wait, now, which one are you? You're...
How dare you? How dare you?
I truly don't remember.
Yes, anyone who listens to your podcast knows. You asked me out for drinks at the end of our last podcast.
Okay, I may have.
So I appreciate you trying to backpedal on
That doesn't mean that I know your name.
Well,
that just means that I kind of
just means,
like what's going on down
you
there.
know a good thing when you see it. Yeah.
But seriously, who
Ronna
are you?
Ronna Glickman.
You're Ronna.
Yeah,
okay.
of
Now I'm
course.
going to remember this because I'm going to pretend that I'm
Hold
looking.
that for me, darling.
It's a
Would you-
comedy bing
yeah.
bong.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love your comedy bing bong.
Thank
How's
you
your
so
wife,
much.
the Indian girl?
Yeah.
She is so
She's not
gorgeous.
Indian. She's
She's got
Pakistani.
beautiful skin.
Yeah.
She's got a past with terrorism.
She's got a pass.
Yeah.
She's the other type. She's like a Tamil tiger.
Do
She's one
Google.
of those.
Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google. You ever do Google?
I prefer to Bing.
You
but
know
yeah.
the computer?
You seem like a Bing.
Do I seem like a Bing guy?
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
the sweater, I think.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think the majority of Bing users wear sweaters.
Yeah.
I really do. I really believe that with all my heart.
Well, they take their searching seriously.
They do.
Yeah. They want it organized in a different
Of course,
fashion.
just like their closets.
You know what I am?
Yeah.
I'm a Yahoo.
Yeah.
I do Yahoo. I love Yahoo. They always have the best stories right on the front page.
Yeah.
Do you know there was a
Yeah.
golden retriever
Yeah.
nursing a Siberian
Sure.
tiger cub
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
And
I think it was a litter.
a
Yeah.
whole litter
Yeah.
of Siberian tiger cubs. So one of them bit off one of her nipples. It was going beautifully, and then it bit right. But then they patched it right up.
Well,
and went
there
back
is
to
an
nursing.
age at which.
Yeah.
Did you know this? At 3 months.
know what you're gonna say.
Well, this is a. We're gonna offend.
There's an age at which.
I suppose.
I don't know.
I suppose you're gonna say you did know then when I finish. There is an age at which a Siberian
Did you
tiger
say
cub.
an Asian witch?
Why
Don't
would
talk
she
that way
say
about
there's
his
an
wife.
Come on.
Age at which.
First you think she's Indian, now you know she's
you
Asian?
You just
For
called
the
her an Asian
Siberian
witch.
tiger cub, the golden retriever goes from being a maternal figure to becoming a steak.
What?
So at 3 months, they have to separate them, otherwise the cubs will eat the
That's
dog.
true.
Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
Yeah.
Very true.
You can
You're
learn-
welcome.
You
You're
know something?
welcome.
You don't even have to go to college anymore. All you have to do is sit at home on your computer. You masturbate until you're done, and then you can search for whatever you want to learn about. It's so good to be in the modern age. I'm very happy for your generation. You have a lot to look forward to. The ice caps are a problem, but not my problem. Not my problem.
You'll be long dead.
No,
Not
the
my
ice is
problem.
very worrying.
That's really
Where's it
troubling.
all going to go?
Where's it going to go?
Yeah, because it's
fine.
going.
Who
No,
cares?
I think
Not
it
my
goes
problem.
up into the air and...
No,
Sure,
that's not remotely accurate. It's all melting.
It's melting
And
and,
it's
then it goes
coming
up
for
in the
you.
air.
It's
co-
coming
what?
for you. Yeah.
Really?
All of it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ronna and Bev.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
are you doing in Canada? This
Oh.
is so weird.
I'm asking myself
I love
that question
Canada.
all day today.
Yeah.
Your prostitutes are so beautiful here.
Yeah.
They really are. They're very tall and lanky, and they look like harbor seals, but in boots. Beautiful boots. They're beautiful girls. Beautiful girls. And we're here because I'm originally from Montreal. Did you know that? Oh, I'm not.
No.
My mother is. My mother was from Montreal. I don't miss her, though. I don't miss her. Anyway, she's originally from Montreal, and we used to come here, go to Murray's. Do you remember Murray's? Yeah, you got a rice pudding and a very, very cheap cup of delicious coffee. Yeah, and then the brown derby, overpriced, but we went anyway. And two people know what I'm talking. This is just a lecture on your old monuments. And then, wait a minute. Now, am I going to be crazy? You're going to think my head's gone to a crazy place.
Well, the
Okay.
answer is yes,
Yeah.
no matter what the question is.
Yeah. Okay, there's a church, Jesus Church.
Oh, here we go.
Where they keep somebody.
looking for the hat.
Hang on a minute. They keep a heart in a box heart. Heart in a box. Heart in a box. They have a heart in a box.
What the?
Has-
Like a live human heart? Or I don't know why it would be alive, but...
Yeah.
what church is that?
The oratorium.
Very smart audience.
Whose hat is it?
Whose heart is it?
This crowd knows their heart boxes.
Yes.
Who's it? Who's he?
Rider on.
Brother Andre.
Brother
What, was
Andre.
he a monk who made cheese or something like that?
Yeah, he was a monk and he did nice
They're
things
very
for
good at
people,
that.
and so they saved
Yeah.
his heart to. I think like Walt Disney, they're going to bring him back.
That was Ted Williams.
No, and
Yeah.
they're gonna bring him back, and then the monk. There's a
And
famous.
the timer broke on the freezer. Did you know that?
I don't know what you're talking
It's Ted
about.
Williams,
Yeah,
the
from
baseball player.
Boston.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sure.
from Boston. That's where we're from. Well, that's where I'm from.
He supposedly wanted to be cryogenically frozen. Please don't bring up the Red Sox for too long amongst this audience.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
happened, and they lost his
Yeah.
head, or they lost his leg, or they lost something.
Yeah. It's not something-
going to work out. He thinks he's frozen, but he's not coming back.
Yeah.
They lost
Yeah.
part of his body while
The
they
head
froze him?
was no longer attached to the rest of him.
Yeah.
How does that
Something
happen?
that was irreparable.
Have you ever made
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
popsicles? You get like a.
I used to pour 7-Up into an ice cube tray and put a little tiny toothpick in them,
was
if that's
so-
what you mean.
Wasn't that disappointing?
Yeah.
Me too.
What kind of popsicles did you make, Todd?
Anything was disappointing. Whatever I poured in there was not as good as the glucose in the shit.
Oh, I thought you just
bought.
meant anything was
Oh
disappointing.
no, everything else was great.
You doing okay?
Overall, yeah. But
you
when I would
cook,
pour
Todd?
grape juice in it once and put toothpicks.
Oh, you think it would be great? It's grape juice.
No, it's not.
No.
Do you cook, Todd?
No. I like to eat.
I mean,
You're alive.
you need to stay alive. Exactly.
I appreciate cooking,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
The problem was the toothpick, just for the record.
Oh, well, even
You
a
don't say.
popsicle stick
Yeah,
wasn't
the
the
problem's
problem.
the toothpick.
It was the taste.
You tried it with a popsicle stick?
Even
think
if I
that-
did, it would not. It would be easier to hold, but it would still suck.
Just saying. You ever try balancing an ice cube on a toothpick for longer than 2 minutes? Doesn't
Yeah, but it's a
work
little
out.
tiny ice
Doesn't
cube. You
work
can
out.
fit it inside your mouth. all at the
You
same-
were using the wrong. You can't freeze carbonated
How
drinks.
dare you?
Yes, you can.
Of course you can.
No, they'll
Of course you can.
No,
they
they'll
only
explode.
explode in a can. Bill.
Yeah, it won't explode right away.
Only if they're in the can they explode.
But why don't they explode in an ice tray?
Because they're not in a compressed situation.
But they are in a compressed
No, the
situation.
top
On
is
four
open.
sides
No, they
they
can
are.
breathe.
Open. There's
Doesn't
it's like a
matter.
pop pie
Top
without
is
the
open.
top.
The top
No,
is open.
Ronna. I'll
Bev-
talk to you about this afterwards. Because you
I'm sorry about this, folks.
It's science. It's science.
I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. I didn't know that would set you off. I do.
Now he's
apologize.
texting.
Oh, I didn't think it was going to start a fight like that.
Yeah, I'm not.
How do you guys
Who
know
had a
each
fight?
other? How do you
Where
guys
was
know
there a
each other?
fight?
Excuse me?
Who had
How
a
did you
fight?
guys know each other?
Oh, we've known
Yeah,
each
it's
other
a
for
long
years.
story.
It's
Yeah.
a long story.
Yeah.
It's
We
really
went to
long.
camp-
It's
we went
so
to camp
funny.
together.
Years ago, we camped
Yeah.
at Jewish camp,
Beverly's
not a
been trying to
concentration
date my
camp,
brother
a
for
different
32 years.
It's a different
Yeah.
kind of camp. It's
Yeah.
summer camp. Summer
Yeah.
camp. Although they
Yeah.
probably had
Oh, not that
concentration
sort of
camps
camp.
were
That's
open
funny.
during the summer.
I think
They
it's
probably
nice
were
that you
open
guys
during
have been
the
friends all these years.
Oh yeah,
So do
of
we.
course, it's been, of course.
Yeah.
Does your friendship have a theme song? What
That
is
would
that?
be it. That would be it.
What is
Do you
that?
have an old friend, Todd?
I'm friends with a lot of people that I knew in even 6th grade.
Oh,
What?
That's nice.
The devil you say?
Excuse me?
The devil you say?
Yeah, one of my friends from 6th grade, we have a joke we've been doing since 6th grade, and that is we were going through the line and they couldn't give us our sandwiches because the rolls weren't done yet. So it was that, they kept going, hold on, the rolls will be done. And I was like, should I finish? So
My hot dog's
everything's
ready. Where's the
fine.
roll? Yeah.
So I go, where are the rolls? And then at the end of the day, we laughed because we wouldn't have the rolls done yet, and that made him laugh. And then I think the next year it happened again. We thought, he goes, is this annoying you? I go, no, I think it's funny the longer we do it. And we've been doing it ever since 6th grade. And I saw him about half a year ago, and we're like, hey, the rolls done yet? And we still laugh. So it's the joke that will never end. And that's the fun I have
But
in my
those
life.
are the best jokes. But those are the best jokes, the old
Yeah,
jokes.
they
Thank
the
you.
old
I
jokes
knew
are
you,
the very
you,
best.
That's the
you
stuff that
gals were good
Yeah,
for
that's
something.
right.
That's the stuff that makes you laugh to the bottom of your
Right
core.
right down
Thank
to your
you.
Yeah,
cockles.
that's a real laugh.
Yeah, right down
Not
to your gut.
pandering,
But
That's a
you
real
guys are
laugh.
friends.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
of course
of
we're
course.
friends. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Friends of friends.
Yeah.
Our friends. Friends are
I have
friends.
to break. No, you don't do that.
No, we don't do that. But what's the nicest thing you've ever said to each other?
Ronna, what's the question?
What's the nicest thing you've ever said to one another?
Your cleaning lady is better than mine.
Very good. All right, guys. Well, we have a little bit of time left here on the show, and it's time for one of our favorite features on the show. It's time for a little something called Would You Rather?
Testing 1, 2.
Games that get very competitive.
Hi, I'm Todd Glass.
Hey.
I think the news just got to Canada that Kate had her baby.
No talking! All right, it's time to play Would You Rather.
Somebody sent that into you?
No, I acquired that.
That's good.
It's good. I know. I see your eye, like the dollar sign in your eyes. Like someone will do jingles.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be getting that number. No, I'll play that one actually on my show. Why should
Oh.
I spend the money? That's why I didn't talk during it, so I could steal it from the podcast, because I know he ain't gonna give it to me. That was funnier. Come on. I haven't attacked you once yet, but no fairness. You know we're friends, and once you know that, everything's funny. I think they did like, whoa, Todd's gonna steal it? Yeah, this fucking prick. That's what I meant. This fucking pile of shit. You think we're friends? We're not friends. That's what you feel, a tension between us, because this pile of shit wouldn't give me the fucking jingle, so I'll steal it from him, because I don't fucking give a shit about him. That's what it's all about up here.
To be honest, we're not that good of a friend. For you to say something like that to me?
Todd, you know who you remind me of?
Oi, oi.
Oh, here we go.
If James Garner were a tire.
A new tire.
A new tire.
You have. if James Gardner would retire.
No.
We're a tire. A tire.
Oh, if he was a tire. Well, it's not as bad as what I thought. At least I'm not retired. At least I'm not retiring. I'm
Fairly
happy.
certain James Garner has retired.
I think he has retired.
In every way.
Like a
He
nice
was actually
Uniroyal? Or?
Oh,
he was actually my. He gave my sister her
First orgasm.
his liver.
What?
And he's my stepfather. I'm just kidding. It's the thing where I say some horrible close thing about a joke somebody made. It's not popular. Edit this out. I swear to fuck.
Oh, okay, here we go.
This is all I'll think about now. Overall, I had a good night, a good show. One moment, and I'll lay in bed going, fuck. Why
No,
can't I
come
shut
on.
the
We
fuck
all love you, Todd.
No,
we all love you, Todd.
I feel like
Don't humor him. Don't humor him. There are free Doritos in the green room.
All right, guys. We all know how this is played. People
Plenty
send
of
me.
potato chips in the green room.
Yes. People send me would you rather scenarios to my Twitter, which is at CBBWYR. Please don't send it to my personal Twitter because then it goes on the would you rather pile, which, as we all know, is a pile of discarded would you rather submissions. It's not like a wood pile where you would put wood into a pile that you plan on using in your fireplace. It's not like that at all. It is actually a pile of discarded would you rather scenarios. You understand this better than anyone, Todd, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. So instead, send it to CBB at CBBWIR, as this person did. And this person's name is Devin Entmacher. Devin Entmacher asks, would you rather have a Star Trek food replicator that never gets your order right, or a personal chef that always sleeps in your bed?
Yes.
Please don't vote yet. We all know how this is played.
Oh.
I'm opening the floor for questions. Ask me any question you like in order
Can I
to
ask what
narrow.
the first one was? Seriously.
You just want me
I'm
to
not
repeat
the
it.
only one.
Okay, so you have a Star Trek food replicator where you order food and it just makes you anything that you order. But
Star Trek food replicator. So
Yes.
if I want a hamburger, I just say I want a hamburger?
yeah, but it never gets your order right.
But it gives me something.
It gives you something, yeah.
Okay.
Or have a personal chef who always gets your order right and you order whatever you want, but they
I got
always
it.
sleep in your bed.
I got it.
Okay, don't vote yet, but ask
I'm not.
me any
I have
questions.
questions that
Okay,
I
here we
know.
go.
I know what I think.
I've opened the. Oh, I already opened the floor. Thank
Can
you
I
very
ask
much.
a question?
Yeah, please do.
Do you get to hire the chef?
So you want to have auditions for a chef, or you want to have some sort of Top Chef style competition in order to hire the chef? Is that
I
what
want
you're
to
saying?
choose the person that is preparing my food and sleeping in my bed.
There's
Because I
a,
think there's someone out there.
Ronna, do you have anyone in your life? Have we ever talked about this?
This is not for common consumption. Look, let's just say
Girl, who you fucking?
I had a relationship recently with a very nice man in Cleveland. He makes the seats for movie theaters. He makes the fabric that goes on the seats.
Does he make the Cleveland
Very
Steamers
lucrative.
as well?
No, he does not. He's not in that business at all.
That's when you
And
do it.
neither am I. Yeah.
Was
yeah.
that when you make a duty on someone's face?
Chest on their chest. Is that right?
I believe so. Is that right? She says,
I've done-
knowing that it is exactly right.
He doesn't do a Cleveland steamer, but he does a Skyline chili.
What is
Yeah.
that?
That's the Cincinnati version. He was
Oh,
raised
okay.
in Cincinnati.
Okay, I understand. So he still shits on your
I
chest.
don't do either. I don't do either.
I
You
do.
allow him to
but
do it.
It's always by accident.
To answer your question, Ronna, yes, you do get to hire the chef. You get to have a lengthy audition process. You whittle it down. Yes, of course, Beverly.
Do you get to choose which Star Trek series the replicator comes from?
Would you choose the Next Generation because it's further in the future and that way they might have perfected the system?
It's further in the future, but it's further back from recent television
The
development.
cuisine would be different.
Yeah, what is your thought process behind picking which?
What color is the food replicator? Because
You're asking a simpler question at this point.
I have
Okay.
my kitchen is yellow.
It is a bright garish orange.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay? Yeah? Okay. Todd, you have a question?
Let
Can
the
you
audience.
try to look somewhat interested?
I am. I'm totally
I looked at you. You were like
interested.
this.
That's not true.
That is entirely
I was
true. Was
listening.
anyone
I
taking
don't-
a picture?
I don't
That's
have
your
a-
listening face?
Well, look what I know. It looks
Oh.
like I'm mad. I'm not. But here's what it looks like. Just me listening.
Just all the light
that's
goes
your
out of yeah,
sexy
please.
face,
take a-
too.
Why don't
Here,
we
do
let
your
the
face again.
audience-
This person's going to take a picture of you. And I want you to see this. Please, whoever this is,
Now you look like
take
Richard
this picture,
Nixon.
send it to Todd. You cannot spend your life looking like this.
Oh, funny thing. I have a funny story about that. Let the audience ask a question.
I can't find my phone.
Oh, yeah, we've never done that before. Does anyone in the audience have a
I thought
question?
you said it was open for the
Yeah,
question.
no, I'll take an audience question. You want to have one? All right, right back here. Yes, sir.
How big is the bed?
How big is the bed? Great question.
That is
See,
a
these
good
people
question.
know how to play. It is a twin size. It's what we call in California a mini twin.
No. It's your bed. It's what bed you have. It's your personal bed.
There's not.
Yes, it is.
Do not argue with me.
It
I'm
is
right.
your bed.
No,
it
you-
says
you're-
in
no,
your
it's
bed.
no.
That's the question.
Your bed is destroyed
No.
in a fire.
Yes.
You know
The
what?
question
And you're
is
lucky to
your
be alive.
Bed.
Yeah, you're barely alive. Your bed was
barely
destroyed in a
alive.
fire, and you were paralyzed from the waist
You're
down.
only
Yes.
making the.
And you had to get two wooden legs, and then there was another fire, and you burnt to the ground.
Yeah. And
You're
then
a-
you just sit there like on a
Yeah.
stump, just like trying to
Well,
hop
guess
yourself
what?
around.
But
A
that's not
stump-
what happened. We
a
just
stump
lost
would
the bet.
take anything out of the Star Trek machine because it can't do for itself. You're making this easier and easier.
I have.
A stump would take anything out of the food machine because it can't do for itself.
You're stumping the personal chef version.
I'm the stump of the show. Oh, there's only.
The food-
It has to be only in one version.
Food that comes out of look. This is the way I look now. The food that comes out of the
replicator,
replicator, is it good food?
Oh no. No, it tastes like diarrhea. Doesn't look like
geez,
it.
I'll never be able to make my decision now.
Wait, so you would rather?
Now I'm weighing diarrhea against anything. Of course I'm not going to take diarrhea.
You
How
would-
bad would the other thing be?
It's not diarrhea, Todd. It tastes like diarrhea.
I know, that means I'm going to vomit like vomit.
Sure, but you would rather be a stumpy person with no legs who used to have two
when did
wooden
that
legs
happen?
and they burned to the ground?
That wasn't even an option.
We talked about it. That's
No.
in the personal chef thing. Your bed burns to the ground. You're paralyzed from the waist down. You have two wooden legs. You burn to the ground. You would rather do that than throw up every single time you eat. Don't vote yet. Anyone else in the?
I thought you would never win, but you did.
Yeah. Anyone else in the crowd have a question? Anyone need some? Yes, right back
Jesus.
here. Yes, sir.
The personal chef, is this a living in sin situation? Do you need to get legally married for it to work out?
Are you a religious man?
Do I need to be for this scenario?
Great questions. Yes. Great questions. You do change your religion, of course. You start going to that church with a human heart in it, and you worship the heart
The
itself.
Ornithology Museum.
Yeah. You move to Montreal, wherever you're from. You start worshiping the heart.
Yeah, but if you go to that church, they have terrific cheese.
Can I tell you? And I'm not
The
trying to
monks are
sway this
making
bit
the
weirder
cheese.
Okay.
and weirder. Now the first option seems like the only option.
What the?
Do you know which the first
No,
one
I'm
was?
saying I couldn't cut my legs. There's no good thing going. There's no
Oh,
good
yes,
choice.
you could.
So hard.
But are you living in sin? Was
Your
his
sexual
question.
organs have not been affected by the stump.
Who's gonna fuck you
incident.
anyway?
The chef who's living in your bed.
Your
What
sexual.
the hell else is he doing? Cooking all day.
That's why you want to
It's
pick
still
him.
a warm,
You want
tight
to pick the
place,
chef. We know what
Todd.
you're up to from the minute you started. Can
You
I
said
pick
I
the
could
chef?
pick my
We
own
all knew
chef.
she wanted to fuck him, and you knew it too.
If my chef is Daniel Day-Lewis, what's the problem?
Nothing.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, Ronna, you
The
don't get
food
to
is horrible,
You don't
but
get to
the-
choose from anyone in the world.
Why do you think he wouldn't audition for the job?
Is he a chef? I mean, maybe he would.
Doesn't-
It seems like he has a good thing going on
He
as an
often
actor.
takes on a different task. Maybe he's playing a
Maybe
chef
he's
in a
doing.
film.
Yeah, maybe he's doing some
Yeah,
research.
he knows how to make shoes.
Okay,
Which
but
won't
no,
come
he doesn't.
in handy.
He doesn't have sex with you. He rubs his boner against your back all night.
I love that. I love that.
I like that.
I love that. I mean, I love that. That's another conversation, but I do love
That's
that.
okay for
How
you.
does he know what's my back at that point? I'm nothing but a torso. Yeah. Oh, you think they're still there?
Yeah, no, I don't think you're cutting off your boobies.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds so much better now than it did just moments ago. Yeah.
At least you could feel hey, how you doing?
Meanwhile, in the other
You still feel
situation,
attractive. You still feel attractive.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
in the other situation, you have a bright orange food replicator. Never gives you what
serves
you
diarrhea.
want, and it all tastes like diarrhea, but it's not diarrhea.
Can I ask? So it just the nutrition is of good food.
Oh yes, oh yeah. You have a healthy body, a strong body, Todd.
Could you?
Are you allowed to
I'm going to
eat-
ask this, and I know you're going to say no, and it's
Okay,
stupid
sure,
to even ask.
okay, yeah.
Can I put? Can you have canned icing to put on it?
Like frosting.
Petty Crocker
Yes,
frosting.
canned frosting.
Canned icing.
You are allowed one can of frosting your
Franklin-
entire life.
Oh, that's
Franklin
that's like
Delano Roosevelt wants to know if you get canned icing. I mean, come on. Who says that?
Can I just tell you, I just feel
I
like...
want to know, can you eat outside the house?
Well, what, canned
Can you eat
icing.
anywhere but the house?
They still make it. I just said instead of.
Canned icing.
Well, it comes more in paper, but it's I say canned.
I
Sure,
just feel
You're
like
from
we-
the
What do you call it?
1930s.
No, you can go to the
This is
store
like a
today.
fireside chat.
You
Go
never
to the
bought.
store today and ask the grocer, may I have canned icing?
I bet you this, and you're going to go
Canada,
see
they
it.
know.
You can email
Yeah.
in the show. Go into any store. I know it's not canned. I know it comes in more of like a paper thing. There's that
No,
tin
it does
foil.
come
know it. Why
canned.
did you
that
say
peels
it?
off. Because
It
I
does
messed
come
up. How
canned.
dare you? You accused me of doing anything wrong. But go into the store, and if anybody asks for a can of icing and they don't send you there, email in. See how
Todd,
many people.
I feel so sorry.
Yeah.
Why do I give a
do
shit?
too. I just got very
I
sad.
got very sad.
know, I got
feel
sad.
like I see
Not only
him
that,
in-
but you're giving the audience chores to do now.
I just feel like
I don't want your shitty icing.
when
They
it
didn't
gets
say they have to
when
get it. They
gets
just
dark-
ask.
When
If
it
you
gets
ask
dark,
for
he
something
goes
from a
to an ice
grocer, you are obligated to buy it. Have you ever, tell me the truth, have you ever asked the grocer for something? He says, yeah, it's right over here, walks you to it, and then you go, I'm good.
No, right? No, you know what I do? First of all, I don't like when they walk you there. It's very, I'm like, I'm always over thanking them. I just want to do it myself. Oh no, I'll walk you there. No, then I have to. it's
They're
very
not
uncomfortable.
grocers.
So you know what I do? I get it anyway, and then
Yeah.
over a few hours over, I throw it in somewhere.
What if you got it, you like bought it, you went and bought it, and then threw it down on the ground in front of him?
I hate this brand. To a glass of juice.
All right, we got to wrap up the floor. I'm closing the floor for questions. You guys got to make your choices here. We're going to go to Beverly first.
Hey, after the show, can one of the bartenders get me a box of water? I'm the guy who always says the holder wrong.
They have the.
Oh, I get it.
This is a land of different packaging.
All right, Beverly,
This
you
is
got
a land of bagged
Here we
milk.
go.
I beat the system. I found a loophole.
Okay.
I'll take the replicator, please.
Why is that?
Because I hide so much food under my bed. And it's there right now. I have enough to last until I die. So go ahead, replicator. Spit your goddamn diarrhea all over my house. I will be eating Snickers bars until the next millennium.
Well,
Not bad.
I have to say, and I don't mean to, genuinely, I'm asking this.
Okay,
if we
sure.
stay in the guidelines of the game,
Okay.
Is she allowed to do that?
Pre-existing.
Well, there's food. That means I could say, oh, I found a loophole too.
You could if you.
Do you want to hear it?
Well, I mean, you'd be voting out of turn, which would mean I would dock you points.
Then I'll wait my turn.
Okay, very good. Ronna?
I'm going to take the replicator as well.
What? Why is this?
No, number one, if I was in a real pinch, my best friend would give me a Snicker bar.
Okay.
Wouldn't you, Beverly?
Wait a minute. You're not going to share your Snickers bars with your best friend?
It's a matter of survival.
Oh, this is how you find out.
Number two, there's been no mention of whether or not I could buy things outside of the replicated. Nobody said this was your only source of nutrition.
It's a given.
I'll be at the. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but you
There's
never
no
asked the
given.
question, Todd.
There's no given.
You're allowed
inside
to
of
buy
it,
whatever
Gary.
food you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to get your food from some shitty food replicator.
Oh, how come hers it always goes so nice?
I'll
Me.
keep my legs and I'll
how's
take the
food taste?
replicator.
Like
Okay,
shit.
Very good. Now, Todd.
All right, yes.
Yes, you're going to vote.
Should have myself, I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
The replicator
Well,
can never serve frosting.
I found a loophole. I go right back to it.
Okay.
Oh, I found a I'll do it the same way you did it. You're very much. Oh, well, I found a loophole in it.
That's your impression of her?
Well, I guess I got one over on you. I don't know.
You're doing Paul Lynde all
I
of a
wouldn't
sudden.
do that if it was
I'm very sad thinking about you and your frosting can in your house by yourself.
putting. Hey, if that's all you got,
Angry
you put,
eating frosting. That's
Would you
hard.
rather eat sushi that's a day old, or like it's not going to kill you bad, but it's as bad as it can get before it can hurt you really, with icing on it or without it?
No.
Without it.
Well, you're not being honest. You're just saying.
Well, you
that.
don't know how much wasabi I like.
No, you're just saying
Yeah.
it to say it, but you're not really thinking that day will come.
Wasabi is
No, I-
Asian ice.
You know what I'd like to do? Buy old sushi and
No,
make you
I've
eat
thought
it.
of all of it. You said it's
I'd love
not
to
going
watch.
to kill
Can
me.
I just watch that? Just you're fucking forcing it down her throat. I'm just
know
sitting
what
there in
I
the
say?
corner.
Because guess what? When you throw it up, do you want to taste just the fish or fish and frosting?
Fish and frosting.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Let's do this once.
You want
Let's get
pure-
this over
okay,
with.
yeah.
Todd, how many times a day do you eat icing?
When I grew up, this is a true story. Now I had a very good mom.
Be weird if this were false, but go ahead.
No, no. I had a very good mom, but once a month she would, or once every other
Owner of a
month.
Subaru.
Yes, that's true. She would make a bowl of icing and then put 5 spoons in it. And we ate good. Other than that, that was like a treat. Put 5 spoons in it, and we'd just eat icing for dessert. We'd get such a big fucking spoonful. We're like, and it's just too good
this
to be
makes
true.
sense now.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't even. Why would that?
Let the
I don't-
record show I was pointing at his body.
Where were you pointing? What's fat? Didn't you see, like, oh, that explains it, like my obesity. Look at Todd, like that explains it.
Explains your mind.
All right, Todd, we
Thank
gotta
You
vote.
were
Come on.
raised
Okay,
on
yeah, you're right. Hey,
frosting.
why do you
gotta
yell at
vote.
me? You're the one that went long. I wasn't steering the
You're
ship.
the one who told some dumbass story about your
You asked me about
weird
icing.
whore mom.
Who said? It's my mom. Like, I picture her. Hey, you dumb
This-
whore, mom. She is. Now,
This
she
is
would
the
like-
time I would normally
All right.
defend your mother, but that's indefensible.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Vote.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
Vote.
say, oh well, I would pick because I found a loophole.
Sure.
I would pick the stumpy guy because miraculously, for some reason, and no one knows why, I end up in
You're
the
the
Guinness Book
stump.
of World
Okay,
Records.
okay,
This
okay.
is just a freak thing.
Sure.
That I grew my legs back and became totally all back to the way I was in the beginning.
Todd, you are correct. In that scenario, you have regenerative powers.
Exactly.
Still, you voted incorrectly. Beverly is our winner. That's how we play Would You Rather. The proud owner of Snickers bars. All right, guys. We got to wrap this up. It has been fun. Do you have shows you want to plug? Do you have anything going on here?
We have a show in 20 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Go follow these girls to the show.
At
Where's
the
your show?
Mainline Theater, we have a terrific show. We have wonderful guests, Sean O'Connor and Moshe Kasha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you
Go see
doing
that
now?
show?
Nothing. Take,
Oh,
take
Todd,
a
what-
leak and we'll see you at the Mainline.
Todd, what do you have?
No, they can always tweet at, Kia, thanking them. And also tweet at Carl's Jr. I don't know how powerful your audience is. I don't think I don't know. That ice cream on the Pop-Tart, I think might have been my idea. But, maybe they could tweet at Carl's Jr. Hey, why don't you call Todd Glass and give him a little royalties for
They
your
put
Pop-Tart?
ice cream on a Pop-Tart?
Yes. And I've been
Sounds
doing that
delicious.
for years.
Beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
We also have a podcast tomorrow
Okay,
at
great.
2:15.
All right, guys, this
Hi,
has been our
Nick
show.
Roll.
I want to thank our guests, Ronna and Bev.
Oh, one other thing. My mom passed away last night, and I want to say bye to my stepdad.
All right, so good luck to that dumb whore in hell. All right, guys, that's been our show. Thanks very much. Good night. Thank you so much for coming, Montreal. Thanks for having we got
bang, comedy bang,
Douglas!
bang, bang,
Ronna and Bev!
bang, comedy bang, 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 bang.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com